Dr. Karanjit Smith here, and in the next 3 minutes I'm going to answer the simple question, how can I get an internship at the United Nations? And many of you, I'm sure, have in parentheses at the end of that question, in the hope that I can get a job there later on. Well, it's very simple to find out. All we have to do is go to the United Nations website and then click on this link. This is the address that you need to go to in order to get most of the information you need about the internship program. Now, because most of the information is in here already, I'm not going to have to repeat everything, but a couple of main points I do want to point out, and that's number one, the eligibility. The eligibility self-check table is right here on the site, and very quickly I'll go over its 5 points. Number one, you need to be currently enrolled in a master's or PhD program, and that's during the entire time of the internship. Number two, you need to be able to obtain the necessary visa and be able to make the travel arrangements for yourself to get to UN headquarters in New York City. Three, you need to be able to cover the costs of travel and accommodation as well as your own living expenses, and they're expecting, because the internships usually last for a period of at least 2 months, that you will have access to funds of about $5,000. In other words, that's approximately what it will cost you to live in New York City for the duration of your internship. Number four, if you're selected, you will also need to be able to prove that you have valid medical insurance coverage for the duration of your time in New York City. And five, you need to be able to communicate fluently in English. Now, they are the 5 main requirements that you need to be able to apply for and be able to successfully accept a position as an intern at the United Nations headquarters. Next, I want to point out that while this goes over the main internship program at United Nations headquarters in New York, in fact, there are quite a few other places in agencies, programs, and sectors of the United Nations that you can or may be able to get an internship. And that can be found in this location. Again, I'm going to put the link below. So here you can see, as we scroll down, that there are many different parts of the United Nations, sometimes connected with the different organs or the different program areas, agencies, offices, or commissions of the UN. And each of these will have their own set of criteria for who can come and apply for being an intern, what times of the year, what kinds of work, and so on. But what you need to do is simply go through each one of these and check there. So that's about it for this video. Just wanted to show you the main points, that there are requirements in order to be an intern, and if you can fulfill all of those requirements, hey, then get your application in, and it's never too soon to start working on your application for next year, if in fact it's already a little bit late for 2011. Oh, and by the way, some of you may even be more interested in getting internships with some of the non-governmental organizations that work in association with the United Nations. But more on that in another video. Until then, I'll look forward to seeing you in another video.